Leave your humanity at the entrance.
Hi guys, my name is DrAce and today I'm going to be reviewing Forgive Me Father. Before we start this video, I want to give a huge thank you to Jake from DeadGoodMedia for giving me a chance to review this game. Now I may be a bit late to the party, but Forgive Me Father is a game that I've always had my eye on but just never pulled the trigger, and thankfully now I have an opportunity to play this game, and let me tell you, the results are great. Forgive Me Father came out in the 7th of April 2022, so I'm about a year and a half behind, but with Forgive Me Father 2 not far away, now's a great time to really jump into this franchise, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here today. But of course, if you're not familiar with Forgive Me Father, allow me to give you the rundown. So, Forgive Me Father is a dark, horror-based first-person shooter. The likes, you could say it's a boomer shooter. Of course, that term gets thrown about quite often now. Retro-inspired first-person shooters like this get the tag of boomer shooter, which is absolutely fine. It's a easy way to recognise what style this sort of game is. But let me tell you, what differentiates Forgive Me Father from other boomer shooters or retro-inspired shooters is the inspiration from H.P. Lovecraft. These enemies are grotesque, they're disgusting, creepy and eerie, and most of all, incredibly satisfying to mow down. On top of that, you have the extremely memorable aesthetic of the fantastic comic book design, the way text will pop up on the screen when you take someone's head off, or maybe when something explodes, or even splashes. It's a really nice touch, and the thick black outline of the guns and of the enemies just makes everything look so much more intense and grotesque. It's something that you cannot stop looking at once you've started playing it, and I just think it's so good. It really separates itself from other fantastic retro-inspired first-person shooters. Now, of course, with every game there is a story and there is a protagonist. In this case, there are two protagonists which you will choose from at the beginning of the game. You either have the option of the priest or the journalist, and regardless which character you have chosen, you are the only person remaining with full senses. Everyone else has officially gone crazy, and now it's time to you to figure it all out. Now, both players' missions are the same and the story is exactly the same as well, but the only difference being is you have different abilities. The priest with separate abilities which will help more for him to survive, and the journalist will have things that will really take the fight to the enemy, such as a voodoo doll and a camera to stun them, compared to the priest's crucifix and broom to stop enemies and to also heal himself. Now, here in Forgive Me Father, it does have a traditional skill tree. You earn XP by killing enemies, and here you can upgrade your weapons of choice. Now, of course, there is two paths for every weapon, so if you choose one path, the other one will be locked out. So for this reason, I do inspire you to do 2 playthroughs, and that way you can compare the dual wield pistols and compare it to the broom handle Mauser. Maybe you go for the shotgun that gets overpowered, or the spitter, which gives more of a range of an attack with the same shotgun. Now, I would recommend personally just trying every single combination possible, because I don't think there is a bad weapon here in Forgive Me Father, and for every gun I used, I just felt that much better when it was upgraded. I love the weapon designs, I love the way they feel, from the shotgun, the pistols, everything. It's just really good. I'm happy a lot with the weapons. I did tend to find myself using more the shotgun, the assault rifle, machine guns, rather than the crazy weapons that you get towards the end of the game, which are the equivalent of rocket launchers and the likes. Now, I touched base on the abilities early on, which you can see on the right hand side of your screen. The way you can use those abilities is by earning madness. Now, madness is accrued by killing everything in your path. You can see it increase every single time we kill and completely destroy our opponents. Now, something to mention is, the more mad you become, the darker the screen goes. As you can see, it's effectively going black and white now. This is the priest embracing the madness and allowing it to take over him. He will simply not get used to this carnage, or maybe he will. Either way, I love the way this is included in the game. It does separate itself from other FPS games from this sort of basic design. As I say, it didn't reinvent the wheel and it didn't need to, but I think this is a very strong feature that will make me come back to this game, because I don't think you quite get used to the fact that the whole screen is beginning to get darker and darker because the carnage is just too much. Now, something I haven't really mentioned yet, which I think you may have already been able to hear, is the soundtrack in Forgive Me Father is awesome. The music captures the most intense fights, the eerie, creepy areas where you're going into the darkness and who knows what's going to pop out, and then the most intense fights again. I just love the sound design to this fantastic game, and of course the music. Oh, the music!
Do I have everybody's attention now?
So I'm sure you agree with me that the music is absolutely awesome here in Forgive Me Father, but before we conclude this video, I just want to give you a quick update to let you know that it is currently on sale right now on Steam for just £8.49, a complete 50% off all the way up to the 5th of October, so definitely check out Forgive Me Father if you have the time. So of course, once you finish the campaign, you do have more objectives and things to do, and that is of course the Endless mode. Played around 8 hours now in Forgive Me Father, and I would say 6 of those was the campaign, and 2 of those have probably been from the Endless mode. So lots to do here for just £8. Definitely pick this game up if you haven't done so already, but I guess that's it from my review. So final thoughts, amazing game. Really love my time with it. I'm going to keep on playing until I get every single achievement, hopefully ready before Forgive Me Father 2 comes out. But guys, thanks for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now.